And welcome back to winemastery.co.uk. My name's John Lightfoot. This is
John Murphy.
And we're here today to talk to you about wine. As we are in every video, we're here to help you find the wine, if not the wines, that you will absolutely enjoy. That special wine that you will have maybe for the special occasion, that everyday wine. We're going to try and cover, and have covered, hundreds of wines already.
We have, aye.
Hopefully amongst them we can guide you to the one that you will actually find right for the right time in the right place. Hopefully.
Okay.
So, in this particular episode, we're tasting a Italian wine. It's a very, very special. It's got like a first sort of feel about it, hasn't it?
A first feel?
Yeah, sort of like a prima feel.
Oh. Every time I walk into it, but there's I don't know why, it's the Primitivo.
There you go!
Primitivo, which is quite a famous one, yeah, it's very well known.
Well, you say that, but I've never heard of it before. I saw it on the shelf and I thought, I've not had that before. So obviously you're aware of it.
But me, obviously.
A lot of people I don't think will be.
No, again, it's something, well, again, that comes down to almost like when we spoke about the French wines before. We talk about the areas instead of the grapes and things. And I think if people don't recognise immediately that same Primitivo as opposed to saying Cabernet Sauvignon or Merlot, I think that holds people back from buying them.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, because they don't want to waste their money. Wine can be expensive and you don't really want to sort of waste it and spend a little on wine and then think, I wish I bought the bottle I usually buy.
Yeah. But
it is worth the actual risk to say, 1 in 10, just buy one that you've not tried before, because you never know, it might be the one for you. And obviously, look through our videos and hopefully we can give you some pointers as well. So, shall we get to the smelling bit?
Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Let's have a look at the colour first.
Okay.
Colour. So,
well, I would call this sort of like a more a brownie colour, but I think you would refer to it as with a different name.
I think. Well, brownie is perfectly acceptable because I can see and understand 100% where you're going from. I would call that just a little bit more tawny. Tawny, just a little more.
Al?
Crikey. So let's have a go at Nortal Nose.
There is something really, there's a smell there. I just stopped because there's a smell there that I recognise and I just can't put my finger on what it is. Oh wow, that can be like really irritating me, when I
know exactly what you mean.
It's unusual, isn't it? Again, it's a little bit, well, not a unique smell.
Yeah, for me it's a... And again, we often describe the smells in something like almost like memory, something that hits you and something that goes. So when I describe this as like a wet dog, I'm not saying anything bad about this. Not at all. That's almost that kind of damp, foresty smell. Not quite Pinot Noir style, but it has.
So if you think it smells like a damp dog, you're going to wolf it down?
Oh no! That's a different level of dad joke. That is just horrific. Holly, you need to have a word with your dad. That is... Oh, dear me.
I like that one.
No, you like it. Of course you're going to like it. Oh, dear. I'm texting you, Holly. I'm just telling her.
Oh, well.
I'm telling her what you said.
Is it apple? It's not, is it?
Wait,
apple and raisin.
There's definitely a spice.
Is it cinnamon?
There's a spiciness in there. That might be where you're getting this stewed apple.
Okay.
Because I'm smelling and thinking more on the... maybe like the rhubarb crumble style, yeah.
That's intriguing.
Yeah, there's a fair, yeah. Should we have a taste?
Let's have a taste.
Okay.
That goes through a couple of different tastes. It's much fruitier to begin with up front, isn't it? It's very fruity. Then the sort of tannins kick in. I'm guessing that's the tannins.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I'm left with sort of like a little bit of a spiciness.
Almost a hint of licorice on the end. I'm thinking, as you said, first of all, it hits you.
Yeah.
Nice. Juicy, and it hits everywhere. you know, it gets all around the mouth, does that one. Then it kind of fades out a little bit for me, because it starts off really well as if it's going to be run without flavour. Then the tannins, like you said, the tannins kick in, but then you think it's all over, and then after the tannins, that's where the after flavour, that licorice kind of flavour comes through. So I'm going to have because it's one of these where I don't know if I like it.
You don't?
I don't know if I do.
Okay. You don't know if you do, you don't know if you don't.
Yeah. I'm going to work it, though, for you guys.
Well, I like it. Let's... Oh, no, I'm going to let you come to a judgment, because you obviously need to think about it a little bit before we get to the scoring. Smell.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like
I wish I could recognise. As soon as we finish this shoot, then it'll flick back. It'll flick into my mind.
It's growing on me as I taste more, but I just think it's lacking in the middle there for me.
Is it? Do you think that actually it could be one of those wines that is going to flourish when eating something? You know, that the proteins in it are going to sort of attach to the...
well, the proteins would knock out the tannins, wouldn't they? So then what would you be left with? Quite possibly. Perhaps if it's matched with the perfect dish. Perhaps, but what's the perfect dish for that? It's going to have to be some red meat. Oh, I forgot to tell you, John, I'm a vegetarian now. I don't know why I had to bring that up. Shocker. I'm thinking what it would... Meatballs. With a bit of spiciness. Sorry to stop that. Just like, hang on. Yeah. But I don't... yeah, all right. I'm just thinking what that would match with.
Well, it's Italian, and where it grows, it goes. So
Yeah.
it'll go with presumably some Italian and pasta dishes. And I'm not sure if down in the sort of south of Italy it's more sort of meaty food rather than...
I don't know. But okay. What are you thinking overall as a wine?
As a wine, I like it. I can imagine drinking this with pasta and enjoying it with pasta. I do like it on its own. I could enjoy a bottle of this on its own. I think that it's the taste is intriguing. For me, maybe the one thing that lets it down is the length, or the aftertaste isn't as nice. It's really so it's one of those wines that you want to keep drinking, because the first taste is the best. It's really lush, juicy, fruity, a little bit different, a little bit unique. So if anything, what lets it down is, you know, that just like, you know, when you've just swallowed it and it's just not sort of staying with you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And when the afterflavour does come back, I think it's got a hint of licorice in there. It's not one I particularly like. So the juices, yes, that's delicious. Then I'm gonna say dips out a little bit, tannins, and then that licorice thing. It's not really. It's not working for me. So
what would you? I mean, but in terms of, that just might be your palate, of course.
Oh, it is just my palate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if it was, what would you say if someone? If someone liked another type of wine, you know, a Merlot or whatever, do you think this would appeal to them? So do you think maybe a Valpolicella, they might like this? Or
no, I wouldn't say so. I would, again, it's a personal thing, but from that, I would go... It's difficult, isn't it? It's like, maybe it sounds like towards a Pinot Noir.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But
it's relatively light. It's not too heavy.
Yeah.
What is this in alcohol content? Do you know? Is it?
I can tell you right now.
We have the technology. We can read the label.
13.5%.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah. It's well, to be fair, nowadays that would be. It's not heavy, but it's not light. It's right in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Point.
Scores. On the scoreboard. Okay. So I'm going to put this one at 79.
Okay. I think I'll go 72.
Okay, really? That low? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not my thing.
Just because it's not
again,
your palate.
I mean, we explain this every single time, but it's not my palate. It's nothing to say the wine isn't good. It's just not for me.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously it's from Sainsbury's. It's taste the difference. So, you know, it is available throughout the UK. I wonder, what about cheese? What would you say with cheese with this if you were choosing a cheese to go with this?
I would look at something like perhaps Landana would work well with that. That would actually go with some of the softer, bit more kind of washed rind cheese. So Landana, it's a goat's milk washed rind. Perhaps something like the Countback Creamy. That'll work with that. Just thinking more that Beaufort would work nicely with that. Truffle.
They make waterproof coats, don't they?
No, that's well, I know what you mean.
Barber.
Oh, I was thinking something else. Burghouse, I was thinking. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You remember those of the days gone by?
No. Before my time.
Before your time, but a fair few, and I think a fair few cheeses would kind of bring that up a little bit as well.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Well, worth giving it a go. I like it. I could drink it on its own, which I think says a lot for it.
Yeah.
So as we always say, it's down to your personal palate. Give it a go. See what you think, and let us know in the comments section whether you enjoyed it or not. Mm-hmm. So until the next one, we're going to. I think the next one will be sort of zapping over to Portugal.
Yes.
Yeah, to taste some more Portuguese wine. So, which is supposed to be the place where it's all happening.
Is it?
Oh yeah, Decanter magazine says Portugal is the place.
Okay, so I look forward to it then.
Yeah. Well, so do I.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you there.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.